first of all, let me introduce myself first. Hello, my name is Anthony Zania Mansari. I'm from class 63.1C.05 with student number 63251381. Here I am, want to tell you about my opinion about smoking in the campus area. This is for my English project 1. Inhaling a burning tobacco that inject active substance such as nicotine, carbon monoxide, and ammonia. The, these are really harmful substances. The substances are considered in a cigarette and it smoke which can be inhaled by anyone who near the smokers, not for the smokers too. And campus is designed as a no smoking zone, or NSCS is a violations of regulations and academic ethics. So we can smoke in the campus area because that's a violence everyone's individual's right to clear air. Force non-smokers to become a passive smokers just because you're smoking in the campus area. That's not a good idea, bro. You make so many people to be a passive smoker. Globally, smoking is a serious health threat and claimed more than 8 million lives. Of these, 7 million were active smokers and the rest of them are passive smokers. Look, there's so many impact about smoking because of that cigarette we can have lung cancer, heart disease, and nerve damage. As I said before, these are not for only smokers, but the passive smokers can have that too. So thinking first to not smoking in the area campus because that's not allowed, except there are smoking room. You can use that. So be careful. Thank you. So we're going to the project 2. Yay! Okay, here I want to present to you guys about the use of modal in request word. This is my introduction. The use of modal verbs in request is to make the request sounds more polite, such as using the words can, could, will, would, and may. Thus, modal verbs function as auxiliary verbs placed at the beginning of a sentence or before the main verbs to ask for permissions, help, or over something more politely. And this is the level of politeness. So we got the basic formula. Basic sentence structure is subject plus best verb or verb 1. For example, can we meet at the park later? Okay, what are modal verbs? Modal verbs are used to add more information to the main verbs. They are always followed by the main verbs in the infinite form without to or base form. Also, modal verbs don't change their form, meaning you don't add as, kinda, or in, I'm sorry, or add to them. For the example, the right one is he can swim well, and the wrong one is he can't swim well. But there's one specific condition where the ing, a form of verb or gerund, is used together with a word that resembles a modal verb in the context of request. When it is, when we're using the pairs, would you mind? So the formula is would you mind plus verb plus ing plus object or complement. We're going to most common modals. We got can. Level of politeness from can is low or most informal or direct. This is the fastest way to ask for help, but it can sound demanding or impolite when directed to your boss or stranger. So we can go with can or use can to our boss or stranger because it's really informal. We use it when request to a friend or family or people we close to and asking about abilities and also informally asking for permission. And this is for the example. Next, next we got will. Level of politeness from will is neutral to moderate. Will is used to make sure someone is willing to do something in the future. In request, it can sometimes sound a bit like a polite comment. We use it when a making a casual request, but with a more serious tone than can. So it's one level from 10 and expressing an intention or promise. I will. Okay, this is for the example. Okay, next we got could. Level of politeness from could is polite standard because could is the past tense of can. It use it use creates distance, which automatically makes it sound more polite and indirect. We use it when standard requests to coworker, friends, or new people asking about a possibilities and suggestion. And this is for the example. Okay, next we got me. Level of politeness from me is very formal or high. The main use of may in the context of request is to ask for asking for permissions, not to ask someone to do something for us. May can use when first asking for permission for yourself, usually in the school, in the office, or in a formal event or settings. 2. Expressing possibility. Okay, and this is for the example. Okay, next we got would. Level of politeness from would is high, or most high, or most polite, or exclusive. Would is the most polite form and is highly recommended for a formal situation. We use would when first, making a formal request to superior, customer, or someone you don't know at all, or to stranger. 2. Making an offer. 3. Expressing a preference. This for the example. Okay, we got to the end. So the conclusion of this all presentation is choosing the right model word is very important because it determines the level of politeness and the relationship between the speaker and the listener in everyday communication. Hope this whole project can help you guys, and I'm so sorry about all the mistakes that I have done. And thank you so much and see you guys.